Thursday, May 24. Learning through success. There are two areas in which we can learn through success. There is the area that can be called practical procedural and the area that can be called spiritual cooperation. Although it can be rightly argued that there is a spiritual aspect to both areas, we will deal with them separately in order to better highlight what can be learned from success. The practical, procedural, is where we learn from what we actually do. For instance, we learn the most acceptable sequence in which to present Bible studies in our area. We learn which preaching venue is best, which advertising draws the most people, and a host of other practical and procedural choices that best fit our particular location. Spiritual cooperation is an emphasis upon the fact that God is intimately involved in the believer's witnessing and evangelism. After all, it is God's will that everyone be saved. Now consider 2 Peter 3, verse 9. What crucial lesson must we take from this verse that we should always keep in mind and claim in all our witnessing activities? Here's the text. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some count slackness, but is long-suffering toward us, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. It is no use planting if no one is going to water the seed. Likewise, it is no use watering if you don't put the water where the seeds are planted. And even if the sower and the one who watches get it all right, there is still no increase unless given by God. As we see the blessing of God bringing success to our humble efforts, we learn. We learn the extent to which God is and wants to be involved in our endeavors. We learn to trust Him more. We learn the importance of a close spiritual cooperation with God as we strive to reach the souls for whom Christ died, because there isn't a person you witness to for whom Christ has not died, and whom He does not want to see saved. How important it is that we never forget that crucial truth. Now consider John 15, verse 5. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing. How do we take these words of Jesus to make them practical and real in our life, particularly in our work of witnessing and evangelism? How can we, as individuals or as a team ministry, truly experience what Christ tells us in this text? What things must we change in order to have that kind of connection with Him?